morning, JS here. So do you sometimes wonder if you need a blog? Do you need a blog to promote your course? Do you need like social media accounts? Do you need Facebook? Do you need Twitter? Do you need LinkedIn? Do you need all those things? Well, we're going to talk about that in a second. But first, my name is Jean-Serge Gagnon. I help you create digital courses so you can live your life on your terms. And this morning, we're talking about what do you need to promote your course, basically? What do you need to promote it afterwards? You could create a course, right? You could create a course, you could host it on a hosting site, you could do the videos, you could set up the topics, you could, create quizzes, figure out how your students will get graded on your course, help them to accomplish what you're trying to teach them, make sure that everything's great, right? And you can put that on a hosting site and you can promote it, right? You could put ads on, you could spend tons of money on ads, right? Just like if you had a product and you're trying to sell it in the stores, you can put ads on TV, put ads on the radio, the newspaper, the magazines, banners on websites, all these different things. You could spend a ton of money promoting your course and you'd probably sell some, right? But who has a ton of money? That's the thing, right? Most people, myself included, that we're doing these digital, courses, we're doing this media, we're doing these things online, and we want to build an income, right? And we want to make money real quick. But to make money real quick, you got to spend a lot of money on advertising. And the reason is because people buy from people. And if you're a person that they relate to, if they like you, if they follow you, if they enjoy your content, right? The stuff that you have on social media, on your blog, then they're more likely to buy from you when they see that you're promoting a course. If you've done a course, they've been following you for a while. They know that you've got some experience with certain things, and then you post that you're creating this course that has to do with something that they're interested in. They're very, very likely to buy compared to if you just do ads and they have no clue who you are, because people buy from people. Now, does that mean that you have to have a blog and you have to have Facebook presence and you have to have Twitter account and a LinkedIn account and everything else? It doesn't mean you have to. It just means that it's easier. Now, I'm not saying you need all that. If you're starting out, it's called, personal branding, attraction marketing. That's the kind of marketing you want to do if you're just a random person doing a course on a topic. If you followed everything else I teach, making sure you've chosen the right audience, making sure your content is right, making sure your structure of your course is good, all these things, and then you publish a course and nobody knows you, it's going to be really hard to sell. So you kind of have to build up an audience. You have to engage with that audience by posting, by messaging, by all these different ways. And this is stuff that I learned from, a community I'm part of, and training that has to do with attraction marketing, with online branding, with personal branding. These are all things that have to do with how you market things on the internet. And whether you're creating a course or whether you're creating a book, writing a book, or creating a PDF, a free ebook or a paid ebook, or anything that's digital, that's online, it's all pretty much the same. You basically have to have some sort of social presence, some sort of personal. You've got to be a person. You got to be a real person that people know. What you're about. What do you do? What do you do in your spare time? Where do you live? What's your family like? All these things. It's not about letting everybody know everything about you, right? It's just about getting them to have a glimpse of who you are, right? People like to know who somebody is. Like if you think about actors or you think about celebrities, singers, or people like Tony Robbins, those people, they're celebrities, right? They've got millions and millions of followers, but people wouldn't follow them if they didn't have a small sense that they knew who they were, that they knew what they stood for, that they knew that these people, hey Angelo, thanks for watching, that they knew that these people were real people, that they weren't just random actors that nobody knows about. Even actors, people like to know. That's why there's all these tabloids and things about, figuring out, learning about these things that these actors do, right? Pictures on, paparazzi pictures, right? Those kinds of things. So when you're building a course online, you want to have, I'm not saying you're going to be a celebrity, and maybe you will. I don't know. It depends on how much you do, how hard you work. But the point is that you want to become a person that people can relate to. They can recognize you. They know who you are. And then when you talk about your course that you're publishing, that you're making available to them, they're going to be like, oh, I know that guy. I know that lady. I know that, that grandmother. I know that person. They're cool. I like them. I bet you their course is awesome. So they'll go check it out. They probably, chances are they're going to buy it, right? So if you're trying to create a course and you don't have any social media presence at all, and you're just starting out, I'm just telling you straight out, it's going to be hard. So you should try to focus on building a social media presence as well, learning about the attraction marketing concepts, learning about the personal branding practices, learning about social media engagement, social media growth of your audience, that kind of stuff, so that you can eventually sell to them. So do you need a blog? That was the question, right? Do you need a blog to promote your course? Now I'm going to say you don't need one. But if you have one, it's one of those time-honored presence that you can have online. That's what they call evergreen content. That is part of the whole picture of them being able to find you and knowing what you're about and who you are. All right, so I'm not saying you have to have one, but it would be good to start, have a couple of posts on there, set up a couple of things so people can go there and you can point people to that. It's different than Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all these things, because you can post something that's yours, and you can have people go there to check that stuff out, right? But like I said, you don't have to have one, but I'd recommend it that you get that set up. All right, so anyways, if you have any questions on any of that, of course, go ahead and reach out. And if you don't know, I'm putting on a 5-day challenge on how to create your very first digital course. In 5 days, we're going to create your first digital course in 5 days. Sorry about the noise. I'm right by a highway here. I don't know if you can see. I guess you can see the highway, but the vehicles just, oh, there's one. See, that's what the sound is. Anyways, yeah, so if you want to know about this 5-day challenge that I'm putting together, it's going to be free. You're going to learn how to create your first digital course in 5 days. Then go ahead and comment below or reach out, send me a message. Let me know you'd like to be on the waiting list. It's going to happen soon. And if you're not on the waiting list, you might not know about it, right? So make sure you get on the list. And if you enjoyed this, if you think somebody else needs to hear the message, go ahead and share. I'd really appreciate it. Have yourself a great day. We'll talk again soon.